and thanks for joining us again. This is episode 3 of our wonderful The Thurso Show. So tonight things are a little different. You'll see Joan is wandering around Thurso River and our guest for this evening is Linda Moran. She's one of our brilliant cooks who will be volunteering to help us in the next stage of the community support. So, Joan, where are you? If you could give us just a quick roundup of what's been happening this week, and then we can have a chat with Linda about the hot meals we'll be delivering.
Okay, sorry, I was just showing a body view of Thurso because we've got beautiful blue skies and it's gorgeous. So I'm actually lurking about outside Thurso Youth Club, social distancing and all that. There is a very good reason why. It's just because we had a volunteer who did an extra special effort for us this week, and I want to be able to show that. But also, Linda's inside the building getting ready to start cooking because we're doing the hot meals starting from tomorrow. We're doing a bit of a trial Thursday and Friday. And then taking on kind of more next week and things like that. So in terms of the community response this week, that's a lot of what we've been doing. We're still taking lots of calls. I think maybe about 30, 40 calls a week. We had somebody who got a birthday cake because they like slip it was their birthday, which was quite amazing. And I'm just going to show you if I can turn my camera back round. So I can't go too close because Linda's inside. And we get loads of feedback. But if you can see in this archway now, we did have a box that volunteers were coming and collecting things out of, but we had this shed. We put an appeal out to the volunteers, could somebody come and build the shed? And the fantastic Bobby McRoberts that you might have all seen, who went and delivered an Easter basket, he came along. So that means that we can get loads more bits and pieces stored in there. We can use it as a drop-off point. For lots of different things, because there's a few things that we've got kind of mingling away in the ether, and just loads better. It makes us feel like pros now. That's the main thing, makes us feel like pros. So yeah, that's kind of where we are with community response, and it's now all gearing up towards these hot meals that we're going to be doing.
Okie doke. So I'll have a natter with Linda. If you take yourself off mute, Linda. Yes. Right. So thanks for joining us, Linda. If you tell us a little bit about what your role is and what you've been up to.
Well, I'm one of the volunteer chefs that's going to be doing the community meals. We've got another 3 involved as well. So I've been doing ordering and food and stuff and trying to get everything in place along with the other ones. So we're here tonight for our first ones. Meals, but we're all here tonight, social distancing though, so that we all know what each other's doing, but we'll be doing it on our rota system.
And we'll be serving meals Monday to Friday, won't we?
Yes, we're doing it Monday to Friday.
And what's on the menu for tomorrow, can you mind?
Yes, tomorrow we have tatty and leek soup and mince and tatties with veg, and then we've got bread and butter pudding.
So it's 3 courses that you can get 5 days a week?
Yes, 3 courses.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much for your time. And I'm hoping to get some leftovers.
We'll wait and see what's left.
I'm hoping there's going to be some home baking that goes along with some of this one day. You know, some of Linda's famous millionaire and Empire biscuits. That would be very nice. Very nice.
I'm sure we'll manage that somewhere along the line.
No chance of you getting bored, Linda.
No, definitely not.
So Linda, Linda, thanks for joining us. Joan, if you tell us a little bit more about how people can access these meals. So these meals will be delivered hot to people's homes each lunchtime. And if you just explain a little bit more about that for everybody.
Okay, so what we're doing is the main meal will be delivered hot, the soup and the pudding cold. We figure that everybody will have a pan or a microwave or some way of reheating those things, whereas main meals are a bit more difficult to reheat, you know, like mince and tatties, how do you reheat that in a pan, blah, blah, blah. So they'll be delivered between 12:30 and 1:30 to people. We're doing just a kind of trial run, so we've got 50 people booked in for Thursday and Friday this week, so we can work out the logistics of how we deliver it and things like that. And then we're opening it up to more people. So these are people that we've already got on our register. And so we'll take more bookings over the weekend for next week. We'll be able to publish a menu and things like that as well, until we can work out where we are at capacity. To book, if you're in need of a hot meal, then at the moment you would just phone our helpline number, which is 01847 867050. And one of our fantastic volunteer admins will get back to you. For the meals themselves, for payment, we are, there is a suggested donation of £3 per meal. But if you can't manage the £3, that's okay. Or if you can't manage anything, that's okay as well. But just we're quite keen to stress that, like, if you do want to pay for it, you can pay for it, and we can put that money towards something else. But I'm providing maybe better meals, or Linda's Millionaire, that would be nice. But you absolutely don't have to either. One of the ways that I described it to a lady today was, think about it as kindness in a takeaway box. You know, we've got lots of volunteers who want to help people. We know that there's people that this is the first time ever in their lives that they've had to ask for any form of help. And it's not help. This is just about us looking after our community. And if it's that, you know, maybe you're not actually needing the meal quite so much, but it would be lovely to have a volunteer come and chap on your door a couple of times a week and to smile and wave at you through the window, and you get that bit of kindness in a takeaway container, then that would be amazing. And that means that we're doing our job. And you're giving all of us something to do. That's important too.
So if somebody, say, just wanted a meal Monday, Wednesday, Friday, that would be okay, and they can arrange that with the volunteers over the telephone. And what if anybody's got a family, so it's not necessarily just for people by themselves, is it?
No, it's absolutely for people that have got families. You know, if you're finding it stressful doing the homeschooling, let us lighten the load and provide a meal to you, you know, once a week, for any kind of reason whatsoever. Yeah, absolutely not just for folk that are on their own. For people that are couples with our families, then, as you know, up into our capacity of what we can provide, then yes, we can definitely provide for people.
Brilliant. We've seen a huge support. We put out on our social media that we were looking for containers and any PPE that anyone could help us out with until we got things ordered of our own. And we had a huge response to that, didn't we?
Yeah. We have got more than enough takeaway containers now that are going to keep us going for some time. Loads of support from local businesses and individuals that maybe have had pieces stowed away. So we think we're fairly taken care of now on that front, but we might be doing a shout out later next week because we'd like to start doing some kind of wellbeing boxes and things. So this is kind of just an early shout out, as if you're looking to help us. If you want to kind of have a wee scan of your cupboard and see if you've got any jigsaws or cross-stitch puzzles or anything like that sort of poked away somewhere that you might be able to donate on, then that would be amazing. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I do, for starters, there might be some craft things that were purchased and never made into anything. So those sort of things that we're potentially going to be looking for next week.
Cool. I guess with the jigsaws, I mean, everybody's done all their jigsaws now, so it'll be a fun opportunity to swap and get some new ones.
Yeah, yeah. Well, maybe put a disclaimer on boxes, though, like, this may contain missing pieces. I know that that's the case with the ones that are underneath my stairs, so yeah.
Oh, well, I think we've covered everything for tonight. So again, thanks for joining us. If you want to get involved, if you're doing something amazing in the community, give us a shout and we can have a natter. I'm not too sure what we'll chat about next week. We'll come up with something.
No, but who knows? Time seems to, in this world of community support, time seems to move pretty quickly. So who knows where we're going to be at next week? But also similarly, if you've got something that you want to share, with us. If there's any hairdressers want to come and chat about roots, I'd be really happy to get that.
This is Hair Wash Wednesday.
I have bleach purchased, just not quite ready to use it yet. But yeah. Anything that anybody wants to find out about, if you can, yeah, let us know in the comments below and stuff like that. We're putting this one out a bit earlier, I think, this time on the social media. But same thing applies as the last two. 8 o'clock on Thursday night. Get out and get clapping and cheering. And I'm not quite sure what song it is this week to be dancing to.
I checked and I've forgotten already. I can't remember. But give Miss FM.
Oh. Can't remember. But even whoever it was that started that down in West Girls, do you want to come on and talk to us? That would be brilliant. Come on and have a dance. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice. That'd be cool.
Right, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's us. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for supporting us. And we look forward to seeing you soon.